What's up, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Roland. This is the best channel that nobody watches, except a few special people like yourselves. And today we're going to be continuing the coverage. I always say we, but it's actually just me. We're going to continue the coverage of the IMPERATORS Cup, which is a 1100 AD tournament put together by the guys and me for the community. We have some great matches so far. We've had some great matches so far, and there's many more to come. In this next one, we will watch the match between Toolsack and Captain Cuck, whatever, against Premysl and the General Hero of Vengeance. Brother, bless your soul for your nickname. Yes, so we're gonna have the... I think this is the first match, right? Let's go. Yeah, this is the first match. So... For the simplicity, for my mental health, I will be calling the players as their factions, okay? So Toolsack will be the Duchy of Apulia and Calabria, the Normans from Italy. Captain Cuck will be the Normans from the east, which is the Principality of Antioch. Fucking Normans, man. When you watch their influence in medieval European history, it's actually very fascinating. Anyway, back to the... potatoes. Premysl is gonna be the Kingdom of Lombardy, and the General Hero of Vengeance is gonna be the Principality of Kiev. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, we don't see a lot of cavalry here. Very interesting. We have some maces, we have some swords, crossbows, archers, spears, 3 archers. Crossbow. Okay, well, the crossbow is usually a little bit expensive, so what he lost here, he might have gotten on the infantry side of things. Okay, so Captain Cuck and Toolsack is here, and then Premysl and his teammate are here. Let's see the Lombardi. Yeah, the similar setup. They are fond of their archers. Slavic armored archers. All of them are under 160. Interesting setup here with the archers up front. I mean, yeah, that's what you usually do, but in the tournament we've been conditioned to see something else usually. Okay, a couple of spears on the flanks, light spears. Then we have swords. Very heavy up front, medium in the back. Okay. We have a cavalry here. 1, 2, 3. So not a lot of 4. Okay, so well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I lack the ability to count properly. So there's 5 horses here. 4 here. 5 again. Again, math is not my strong point, although it should be maybe. And let's see the Normans. The Normans have a united army. This is interesting. So you see 4 horse archers and then 3 bodyguards behind them. Actually pretty cool to see. It's very hard to pull off like something like this, where you make one great army. If you're playing together with a teammate, it's hard because you have to have like good synchronization, which is kind of hard. But regardless, okay, we have 1 bowman and 1 crossbow. Crossbows are very hard hitting. Their fire rate is low though. Yeah, it's less. It's half to the longbows, for example, but they are very hard hitting. Now these guys are medium, so they'll be holding their own in a melee fight if it comes down to that. We have a couple of spears on each flank. Ah, okay. Ooh, this is risky business, man. This is risky business because you have the cavalry. I'm guessing this cavalry will be... You know, this is actually interesting, and I wonder if they play like this because they watched the replays of these guys. They know that this guy is gonna fall back and this guy is gonna be the offensive one, so they're gonna try to be aggressive here, and then a little bit more defensive on this side because you see these guys stacked up here. Very interesting. Now, there's no cavalry here, which... Let's see how this turns out. It's gonna be interesting to watch. Regardless. No face cam today, because I'm recording these while I'm standing, and the angle of the camera is weird. I prefer standing because it bothers my back less. I'm an old fart. Yeah, let's see. The cavalry is making its presence known to the enemy. Showing off, look at the amount of cavalry that I have. You have none. You peasant. I'm rich. I can afford cavalry. More cavalry than you. Let's see. I don't know, man. These guys are turtled up with no cavalry. These guys are wider and they have a lot of cavalry. Although this flank is gonna be put in serious trouble if these guys start to push and such. I still think this is a very risky tactic. Shots in the back are gonna be very efficient. Very, very efficient. Now they turn around, but they're still on the weak flank. On the left flank. Oh. That's a big range. Interesting. Let's see. Okay, the usual throw your enemy off balance thing, where they push in one side. Let's see how these guys react. That is risky, brother, because there's a lot of cavalry. Okay, you're pushing. You're rotating, which is smart. I mean, these guys can eat a big volley right now. The horses, I mean. Yeah, luckily for them, they didn't get shot. Yeah, they're gonna target the crossbows because those crossbows are dangerous. They're expensive and they're dangerous. Now look at the envelopment here. This is very good. My problem is that I don't know if they're gonna be able to defend here. It's gonna be interesting, you know, it's something different and I love to see it. These pilgrim archers are gonna eat a charge. But those guys are gonna... yeah... Is this a good exchange, guys? I don't know. About half of each unit has remained. More than half for the archers. This is actually pretty good by the Normans. I think the guys should be more aggressive here a little bit, or maybe I didn't notice, but I think, yeah, like they should be hitting these swords, absolutely, because those are the heavy hitting stuff, not the light spears. The light spears are like whatever. But I like to see this adjustment. This is a very much a defensive stance here and an offensive stance there. It's something that I've been talking about this whole tournament in my replays if you watch them. This is a nice push by the Normans. Now there's a lot here, but the archers are offering a good support. There's gonna be the cavalry charge as well here. This is this is cool to see. Let's see how Premysl and General Hero of Vengeance is gonna pull this one back to their side. Now obviously there's a lot of cavalry to come and support. The more these guys stay here, the less effective they're gonna become. If I'm the Apulia player here, I pull these guys back, further back. Don't let them engage, because those guys are gonna chew them up alive. So you just pull back here, but maybe he's very busy here, so he doesn't see this. It is a possibility. Now one of the Norman horses gave up the fight, which is not exactly good. This is gonna be troublesome. You see the 4 archers, spear, swords, and cavalry. They are doing a good job in beating General Hero of Vengeance. But this is gonna be tough to defend. I think he should have fallen back even more. Play for time, you know. Buy time. Until you beat this guy, you buy time here. You don't engage, because if you lose here, you can win here, but there's a lot here that will flank you then. These guys are getting chewed up here. And it's a shame, because they're very heavy. Or heavy spear Norman sergeants. These guys are gonna circle around to hit these guys here, here. This is the belly of the beast. This is very vulnerable here. Well, on the offense, I think these guys should be more efficient. They should be pushing more. These guys are gonna get fucked now. And there's nothing to defend them. Like, look at all, this is all the skirmishers, and these guys are gonna have the time of their lives. That's why you fall back and you don't engage there. Now they could shoot the horses. This would, like, they would do a lot of damage if they would shoot the horses, but they don't do it. Okay, now they're starting to do so. This is a rear charge here into the Norman Knights. And the frontal charge as well. That's gonna go well for Premysl. And you see here, I think he should have focused more firepower on these horses, because they're just sitting around. Hero of Vengeance is doing a very good job in defending against everything here. He's earning his paycheck. Yeah, this is, yeah. They're doing a very good job in defending here. The Slavs, and then pushing here is not easy, but yeah, let's see. The Normans are doing a good job to hold the line here. These guys are gonna bring down a lot of pain. This is not good. All of them bogged up here. That's not gonna be good for the Normans. These spears are very nicely put here to defend. Now, of course, there's angles and incursion possibilities. Normans here are not gonna hold for long now. There's just too much shooting at them. The cavalry is gonna envelop. He does use the general now, which is gonna probably take out this guy. Yeah. It's rough because they're shooting the spears, and that's gonna be Premysl and his teammate are gonna be very happy with that. That makes these guys kind of inefficient because they're just shooting at some spears sitting around while they work on every other aspect of the field. Yeah, the flank here starts to give. There's too many archers, and there were a few rear charges as well. The general needs to put to work a little bit more, I think. And these guys they're just look at this. This is so inefficient. Let me think, because like I say, oh, this is inefficient and blah blah blah. What could they have done better a little bit with these horse archers? They started well. They started shooting the spears and they started having casualties. I think there's at one point in time you just have to forget about them as being horse archers and try to find gaps in the defense and hit the skirmishers and just sacrifice them, because by doing this you do way less. By hitting the skirmishers and taking out a decent number of them, you're helping your melee infantry line, but by shooting these spears you don't help your melee infantry. And Premysl did a good job in chewing up everything there. He just overwhelmed his enemy, honestly, because there was too much. And his teammate did a good job here, I have to admit. Very good job. He also got the support of a couple of spears, which, as you can see, are super efficient because they're just sitting there and shooting the spears. And it's game over. At this point in time, it's game over. There's nothing that they're gonna do to pull this back. They've won the center, yes. They kind of took out, actually, General Hero of VeNgEancE. Let's still watch this, because this is still interesting. He can run away with the archers and support his teammate. What's going on the flank here? Oh, this is gonna be good for Premysl. These guys are engaged and charged in the rear. They're gonna rout soon. They're reforming the lines. Yeah, but you see, the skirmishers are just they're doing, usually in the late game they are very, very lethal, and that's when they usually use a Premysl and his teammate. While the other team has no more skirmishers, they're gone, and that's the difference. They're getting shot to pieces. Yeah, it's game over. It's a cool attempt by the Normans. I liked it, but yeah, you have to be a little bit more efficient. You have to fall back further. Just fall back until the end of time, and try to put pressure on the other flank. I think that's possibly the winning formula. Let's see those archers. Less frags than they usually have in this team. Oh my god, look at these guys. Look at these guys. It's like, what? 370 on the archers. That's insane. The crossbows, yeah, Antioch also had a couple of crossbowmen, yeah, but super inefficient, unfortunately. Toolsack, let's see his crossbow. Like, these are very inefficient numbers. So you can see a difference between these skirmishers and then these skirmishers. That tells the story of the battle, you know. Okay, let's go to match number 2. Toolsack is gonna play as the papacy. And Captain Cuck will play as the Volga Bulgars. While Premysl is gonna play as the Teutonic Order. An unlikely alliance, ladies and gentlemen, between the Teutonic Order and the Mongols. So let's go ahead and see what's what. These archers are pretty good. They're Germanic hunters or whatever they're called. Some cool axemen. 3 spears, 5 horses, swords and axes. Pretty solid army. Swords, spears, a lot of swords. I'll just be back in 1 second. Yeah, I apologize about that. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's see what's what. The same united type of army here, and the same. Oh, hello. It's the same war dogs. Okay. Oh, these mastiffs. I have one. She looks similar. I have a Cane Corso, which if I read on the internet, and it is an accurate information, they're the oldest mastiff breed. They almost went extinct in the 70s. Anyway, a lot of archers on both sides. Swords, a couple of spears. They're going for the same tactic. I don't blame them, because they did put up a fight, you know, and these guys are obviously the best team in the tournament so far. So they did put up a good fight. Let's see the Mongol. We have. Hey, wait, what? Ah, well, they're called bowmen, but they're not classified as bowmen. The range is under 160, 160 included. So anything above 160 is considered to be longbowman in the tournament. Yeah, and as soon as you see this, you just push with these guys. You just go aggro on their asses all day long. Yeah, okay, now they should have started earlier. And here you pull back, you don't go up front, you just rotate. You rotate your army. You press Alt, or which one is it? I think it's Alt, and you just rotate your army. You push the left flank up, and you pull the right flank down. Because they already have an angle on you, you see? They already have an angle here on you. And these guys, I don't know what they're doing, but they're sleeping. There's something very wrong with what's going on the battlefield here. Rotate, my friend, because you're gonna get chewed up alive. But this is interesting. War dogs. This is the first time we see this in the tournament. Where are they? Oh, they're coming further down behind. I think, if I remember correctly, war dogs are good against horse archers. Possibly skirmishers. Honestly, I don't know. But I think they're good at chasing off horse archers. What are you doing? Like, this is so bad because you're getting surrounded on this flank. Pull back. This is very bad here. Very, very bad. You pull this back because you're gonna get fucked royally. Like, look at this. Like, this is nice if your penis is going inside something, you know, and you're surrounded. But if you're on a battlefield, even though you are the penis, you're gonna get fucked. Anyway. No, this is very bad. Very bad. These guys are very passive. Yeah, it's... Can I call it now? It's game over. They're struggling to put the troops in order, and they're very far behind into position now. This is a good shot. This is a good shot on the Teutonic sergeants. But look at this. Oh mama, look at this. Tasty bacon. Or whatever, turkey if you're Muslim. Beef, let's say beef. Beef is better. Beef is better in general. I like eating beef more. But this is where the meat is. This is where the potato is. Why are you pushing out? I'm getting angry. Like, what's the purpose of you placing these guys here when they can get shot to pieces? And they are shooting the flanks of the oh, this is the weak flank. Very good choice by Premysl to shoot these guys. You're shooting on their weak angle, weak side. Now, what are these guys? They are doing a good job in surrounding the enemy there, but look at all this. There's just no fighting back. You see, you're just staying here and eating shit. And that's why you don't stay there. It's so obvious. And again, guys, listen, I watched the replay. It's easier for me to notice. I say this in every replay, and I will probably keep saying it in every replay. If I point these things out, it's not because I feel like I'm so smart or anything, but it's way easier to see these things and these mistakes when you actually watch the replay, as opposed to when you're in the match trying to control all the units and trying to micromanage every little aspect of the game, you know. So it's obviously much easier for me. So don't get riled up. But this is a mistake. Like, yeah, you have your skirmishers here, but again, these guys are too passive. You have to force your enemy to make movements. Even if you don't attack them, you have to force them to move around. Don't let them be in a comfortable position. because by letting them be uncomfortable, that's when you lose. You have to constantly fight, try to find angles. What are these guys gonna do? Okay, they're just showing off their horsemanship. That's a word, right? Horsemanship, yeah. This couple of cavalry, I love the placement of this. It is, I don't know if it's for what I think it is, but it is very smart. Just by putting them here, you are forcing your enemy to use units to defend this. Even though you're just putting them here, they're just eating their crackers, drinking their beer. They're not doing anything. You're forcing your enemy to dedicate a few troops here, and then look at all this going down here. You know, it's very smart, and this is a good defense on the spears. This is a good defense. This is a good offense. Yeah, they're just a very good game. But the other game, the other team, Toolsack and Captain Cuck, they made a mistake by leaving these guys here. They're gonna send a couple of spears to help out against the horses, but look at all those swords coming in. Look at all those swords coming in. Look at all those skirmishers having the time of their lives, shooting the papacy up into pieces. Which is funny. The Crusaders shooting the papacy, you know. Couple of, yeah, they're gonna shoot. Oh, the doggos! Don't hurt the dogs, General Hero of Vengeance. You asshole! Leave the dogs alone. Just shoot the men. The owners are always at fault. It's not the dogs. It's always the owners. Yeah, this is too little, too late. You waited way too long here. You were passive here. You were not passive, but I mean, in a way, passive here. And yeah, it's game over. I don't even have to watch the rest of this because it's game over. There's a nice concentration of skirmishers here that are gonna shoot the enemy. But look at this. Okay, they're targeting the archers. Look at all this blue. And you see no yellow or orange in sight. I just don't know what happened here. I mean, I do know. It's pretty obvious, but yeah. Let's go fast forward. Oh, frames. Frames. Creative assembly. Yeah, that cavalry did fuck all. These guys, I want to see the numbers on these archers because they've been shooting at the enemy almost since the beginning of the fight. I'm amazed they still have ammo. Now, this is not that bad of a place if you are Captain Cuck and Toolsack. You still have the flank holding here, the center is holding here, and you have the skirmishers. But these skirmishers are quite vulnerable right now. There is a spear here, but like that spear is gonna do fuck all, and these guys are gonna just come in and have the time of their lives while a General Hero of Vengeance is doing a very good job with his cavalry to defend his flank. And he's actually winning his side as well. Premysl is actually on the back foot here with his melee. But he has cavalry and he has reinforcements incoming. These guys can come and flank. Very nice by Batman and Robin here. Yeah, but it's game over because there's spears left and skirmishers, except these two guys. So that's not a winning recipe against Swords, horses. Yeah. Want to see the numbers on the Teutonic skirmishers. Yeah, it's better than previous match. Than the previous match for Premysl. The bowman, they had the Mongol. I've noticed. I have to check this because I've noticed on the defense, Hero of Vengeance is doing very well with his skirmishers. I mean, I say on the defense, but it's situationally dependable. Is that even a word? Like, it depends on the situation, but usually he has higher numbers on these skirmishers. It's probably because he's waiting for the enemy to come to him, as opposed to Premysl being the offensive individual in the team. That's gonna be it for this fight. 2-0, clean cut. I appreciate the effort by Toolsack and Captain Cuck. They noticed, they knew what they were playing against, right? So that was obvious. Their tactic didn't work out this time. It's mostly because they were a little bit too passive again. But I appreciate the effort, honestly. Maybe they will learn from their mistakes and come back with a vengeance. And the other two guys, they're just doing their job. They just come here, they took the paycheck, and they went home. Good job to them. That's gonna be it for this one. I'll see you on the next one. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Feedback is always welcome. A like, a dislike, whatever. I appreciate it. It helps the channel, and if you watch this on a regular basis, or if you watch my channel on a regular basis, I would appreciate it if you would do so. I don't want to beg for likes and comments too much. It's not in my nature, but it does help. I'm just letting you know, Have a nice day. Until next time, stay safe, stay clean, and always stay strong.